What is going on, everybody? Thank you so much for tuning in. My name is John. Today I have for you a big box good. That's right, today we're going to be taking a look at the Hammock chair by Ozark Trail I picked up at Walmart for $39.88. Today we're going to be doing an unboxing and a first impressions. We're going to see the quality of this item. We're going to talk about some of the things that I like about it, as well as some of the things that I dislike about it. We'll be comparing this chair to other lawn chairs you can find at Walmart. And last but not least, be sure to stick around till the end of this video to get a good idea as to how comfortable this chair is. I will be giving my first impressions on it as soon as we get it out of the box. Without further ado, let's go ahead and get into this unboxing and first impressions of the Hammock chair by Ozark Trail. Okay, so here in front of us is the Ozark Trail Hammock chair. You'll notice by looking at the box, it is similar to your typical lawn chair with the straight back. It's built out of the same aluminum frame that folds up, that's lightweight. It's a durable construction. What's really nice is it has a weight capacity of 300 pounds. I would say 6 or 7 months ago I reviewed lawn chairs from Ozark Trail and they were just a little bit too small for my frame. I thought it was a little bit too big for them. I felt had I continued to use those chairs, I would have eventually broken one of them. This chair, on the other hand, I'm really glad to see that it has a 300-pound weight capacity. After all, Ozark Trail only makes one model of the Hammock chair, and it is this one for $39.88. Therefore, like I said, I am happy to see that it can accommodate up to 300 pounds, which should pretty much cover the range of people who are going to sit in this chair. Now, I think from the front of the box, you can tell that it is a lawn chair, but it is a bit of a different style. This is definitely more casual and laid back, as opposed to your typical lawn chair that you might find at, say, a soccer game or a football game or maybe a baseball game. This I can see being used at an outdoor barbecue, for example. Just something to kick back and relax. One thing I think will be a little bit of a take back with this is it doesn't include cup holders. We will talk about what it does include to replace not having cup holders, but nonetheless, I think the driving home points here are the fact that this can accommodate up to 300 pounds. It's built out of that same aluminum lightweight durable construction you're used to seeing on typical lawn chairs. This is competitively priced, and it's a bit of a different take on your typical lawn chair and should actually be more comfortable. So let's go ahead and get into this unboxing and first impressions. You can get a good idea of what the product looks like on the outside just by looking at the box. But in order to do some cross-examination and see if any of the points they are making on the front of the box is true, we need to get inside. So let's go ahead and do that now. To get the chair out, you'll just unbuckle the buckles here. There's actually a little Velcro piece. It sort of folds up like a burrito, actually. I think you can kind of see that here. It's a little bit interesting. Not quite sure how easy this will be to put back in the carrying case. As you can see, you don't slip it down into a carrying case. You actually have to wrap this up like a burrito. So it will require some technical gravitas, but I digress. Let's go ahead and check out the quality of the chair. Okay, so I think you noticed from the unboxing aspect of this video just how unique this item is. But another thing I think you'll notice is that the items to assemble this chair actually come disassembled in two pieces. You get the frame itself folded up, and last but not least, you get the pad to slip over the chair. Assembling this and setting it up to use it should take no more than 5 minutes, but since everything came separate, I figured I would take the time to show you up close and personal the build quality of the seat cushion itself so you can make a better informed decision. I think first and foremost you'll notice that it's this navy blue gray triangular color scheme. You actually get some nice foam padding here. Not quite sure exactly how this will fit on the chair. Not sure where this padding is on the chair once it's installed, but hopefully it's either at the back or underneath you. At the bottom half of this seat cushion, it's actually just empty nylon. So I would say the first half is empty nylon, and then beginning with the second upper portion of the seat cushion is foam padding. Another thing you'll notice is actually some triangular metal rings. I think the build quality here is so far so good, pretty modern looking, it's interesting, and I think should actually turn out to be pretty comfortable and protect against stains and things of that nature, things you might confront using this at the beach or spilling something in it if you're at a barbecue. Let's go ahead and take a look at the frame of the chair. Okay, so my first impression so far is that this chair is durable. It's higher quality than some of the other product by Ozark Trail, and it should be able to accommodate up to 300 pounds. This frame is probably 10 pounds on its own or more, it might even be 15 pounds. I think you'll notice that all the pieces used here are rubber and aluminum or metal. I don't see any plastic pieces here or any Velcro or nylon or anything of that nature. This will pretty much fold and lock into place. And actually, if we flip the frame on its opposite side, you'll see that you do get a couple of lock buttons to keep its form when transporting it. You'll also notice a couple of hooks, and then you can see that the frame itself actually folds inside out, I think. As you can see, the feet of the chair are actually more towards the middle of the frame, but the structure of the frame, or really where the main support comes from, is actually at the bottom. So I think the main support will fold up and in underneath the seat, and then sort of like a bucket truck you might see changing a power line or something, the feet will extend out onto the ground. And momentarily, before we install the seat cushion on the chair, I quickly want to show you what the frame looks like unfolded. It actually is very similar to a lunar landing module. Obviously, it has 4 rubber feet, but what you'll notice is that they actually pivot around a ball joint. This is advantageous if you're sitting outside on your lawn and there are underlying undulations that may cause the chair to sit unevenly. What's really nice is upon putting this chair down, it should adjust to those undulations, making this chair more supportive. So really cool and interesting feature that the feet pivot around a ball joint. That is something not seen before on a lawn chair. And another note I quickly want to make here is this frame locks into one position only. I think you could be under the impression here that because this is a locking mechanism, you could adjust it on any height here, but it actually only locks down into one place. If you have the frame adjusted any higher, the feet are technically off the ground, and as you'll notice just by looking at the frame itself, there are no latch points for the lock. Okay guys, so now that I've taken you through the unboxing and first impressions aspect of this video, we've seen the quality of the item, we've seen exactly what you get in the box. You can see how easy this is to assemble and disassemble. You saw the carrying pouch. One thing we didn't see was a user manual. It does come with a user manual, but there is a snag, and we will talk about that here momentarily. But first impressions are first. As you can see, I'm about 6'2", 215 pounds. This chair can accommodate up to 300 pounds, so I'm well within the limits, and it is extremely comfortable. I can get in and out of the chair as I please effortlessly. I don't have to worry about this chair tipping over. As you can see, it does creak and rattle a little bit, but that's because I'm swinging back and forth in it. It's very sturdy. If you do swing a little too violently, you can get the chair to come off the ground, but for the most part I think it's safe, it's durable, it's well structured, and it's comfortable. Now, one thing it is missing are cup holders. I would really like to see something like that, or maybe some kind of pouch that hangs off the side for you to put things in, but otherwise it's a great chair, it's comfortable, and it's only $40. But like I said, installing it, even though it's extremely simple, does require some inside information that I could not find elsewhere. So let's go ahead and talk about that now, the setup and installation. And for that, we're going to have to use the handheld camera. So As you can see, it does have a nice, sturdy, durable aluminum frame. It's pretty heavy. I would say it's about 15 pounds. And the carrying case that it comes with is actually specially designed to accommodate this heavy, sturdy frame. As you can see, it does have locks. And when you pretty much open this frame up to sit in the chair, it locks directly into place. Another thing you'll notice are these hooks on top of the frame here. That is where you attach the metal ring. The metal ring is sewn into the seat cushion. So pretty straightforward, right? That all you need to do to install this is to hang the seat cushion off the frame of the chair, pretty much like any other hammock. But there is, like I said, a caveat. There is some inside information you do need to have to get this chair running. It's not comfortable if you set it up wrong. As you'll see here, I was wrong earlier when I said the back cushion would be these large foam pieces. Instead, the back cushion are these narrow foam pieces and the seat cushion are the large foam pieces. But one thing I want to point out here is it might actually be just a little bit confusing installing it the first time. As you can see, there's a lot of empty space down there, and it's pretty, I would say, pretty tempting to want to sit in that empty netting, right? Just like a hammock is. And you'll find that it's actually not comfortable at all. So, and you'll also see that the back support is giving out too if the bottom seat cushion isn't folded in. So if we actually take the seat cushion here and fold it in, you can actually see that it's a much fuller space, right? You don't have all that empty fabric down there that you're wanting to sit in. It actually is much more supportive now and much more comfortable. And I think you can also see that you get some more back support once you do that. If you have these seat cushions folded out, you're gonna fall back into the chair and it's not going to be comfortable. It's not gonna have any back support. Otherwise, great chair. I would have really liked to have seen that little tidbit of information in the user manual. As you can tell from the user manual here, it doesn't discuss at all how to install the cushion. All it really goes over is how to lock the frame into place so that you don't injure yourself, which is fine. But nonetheless, I would have liked to have seen more detailed information about the seat cushion. Anyways, guys, that has been an unboxing and first impressions of the Ozark trail hammock chair I picked up at Walmart for $39.88. Because I picked this up at Walmart, that does make it a big box good. I really hope you enjoyed this unboxing and first impressions. I hope it gave you some inside information as to how to use this chair and also what other chairs are on the market in this price range. Is this a good option? First and foremost, I would say that it's built well. I like the idea that it's secured up to 300 pounds. So really nice to see this premium option here suited for all types of shapes and sizes up to 300 pounds. Another thing I am really pleased to see here is the attention to detail, such as with the carrying case. I think you remember earlier in the video I was talking about how it looks like a burrito when you carry this around, but it's actually for a reason. The frame is actually pretty heavy. It's like 15 or 20 pounds. It's solid, it's durable. It shouldn't break or fall out from under you. Like I said, this is meant to hold up to 300 pounds, but because the structure is so heavy and solid, it does need a special carrying case. So even though that is a little bit of a quagmire, maybe getting this in the car after using it at the beach or at a cookout, maybe that will be just a little bit cumbersome, but for the most part, it will be beneficial to you in the long run, I think. Overall, really happy to see the build quality here. I was a little bit disappointed that there wasn't instructions included on how to install the seat cushion. I think you could have easily got frustrated with that and maybe assumed it worked one way when in fact it was supposed to work another way. I think, as you remember, I had to fold the seat cushion back in order for it to be comfortable. Otherwise, you would fall right back into the chair. There would be no back support and it would be extremely uncomfortable. Another thing about comfortability here is this chair does not come with any type of carrying pouch or cup holder to hold your drink. You're going to have to put your things on the floor or hold them in your lap. So a little bit left to be desired here because it lacks features like a cup holder or carrying pouch, but also really happy to see that it can accommodate up to 300 pounds, so it can accommodate a wide range of shapes and sizes, and it's at a price that's affordable, $39.88. They don't sell this chair in any other size, just one size only, but again, because it can accommodate up to 300 pounds, you shouldn't have to worry about who can fit in this chair and who cannot. Anyways, guys, I really do appreciate you watching this video. I hope this video cleared some things up for you about this chair. I like the build quality. I think it's comfortable. I think there's a little bit left to be desired in terms of features, but then again, it's only $39.88. And last but not least, I would have liked to have seen a more detailed user manual. Anyways, guys, thank you so much for tuning in. I really hope you enjoyed this unboxing and first impressions. Be sure to hit that like button, subscribe, tell your friends and family about this channel. We review items from big box retailers, smaller brick and mortar retailers, as well as online retailers like Amazon. With that being said, I'm going to go ahead and close out this video. Hit that bell icon to get notified when I post to YouTube. And thank you so much again for tuning in. My name is John. I will see you in the next one.